Welcome to my channel where I trust you'll find help with your coding needs using Python. When I first learned to code, I found it very overwhelming and I had a difficult time understanding even the most basic concepts. Like, no matter how much time I spent on it, I could not comprehend it. Many days I just gave up out of frustration because it just seemed too hard for me, or my brain was totally fried and I simply couldn't think anymore. Sometimes my frustration came from listening to whoever I was listening to, and they were making it completely overly complicated when it just didn't need to be, or they were using terms that were way beyond a beginner. I don't think people mean to do that, it just happens. My go-to method is always the KISS method, K-I-S-S. Keep it simple, stupid. If you are teaching someone and they have literally no idea what you're talking about, it's time to reevaluate your teaching methods. For me, let's just say I like to break things down as simple as possible. I assume very little about my audience, and maybe that can be a little underwhelming for some, but I think it's better that way. The only thing I am going to assume is that you do understand the very basics of Python, things like objects, strings, tuples, arrays, variables, things like that. Eventually, I plan to move on to more difficult topics like space and time complexity, logarithms, algorithms, data structures, bitwise operators, and the like. At the end of the day, my ultimate goal here is to show you what was confusing for me, how I untangled it, how I picked it apart, and then reassembled it to make it easy to understand. Hopefully, it helps others out there looking to get into the wide and vast field of programming. It's a great challenge that I enjoy very much, and you must like it too, or you wouldn't be here. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks for viewing.